Hi, it's Amanda the Nail Polish Hound and welcome to the last in and out for this year. And in this video I'm going to be looking at how I've got on with my nail polish goals for November and December. Here are the goals that I set myself and my low buy rules. I have got a video on that which I will link at the end of this one. So first of all, in November I didn't buy anything at all. So that was a good job because I'd already gone over budget at the end of October. However, in December, the wheels came off and I bought a few things. So first of all, there was this Rimmel. I saw this on another nail channel and really liked the look of it. It's a lovely pink holographic glitter topper. It's called Disco Diva, and I saw this paired with a pinkish beige colour polish and really like the look of it, so that's how I'm planning on wearing this one. And here's what it looks like in 2 coats on its own. Then I made a little holo taco order, and as you know, holo taco orders are actually never little. The first one is Mist Shift, and this was my birthday polish from Holo Taco. I am in the Holo royalty tier of the reward scheme, and this was the polish that I chose to have for free for my birthday. And the other one that made me make the order in December rather than waiting till January was that Tanzanite Away was restocked. This was from the Birthstones collection and was the one that I really wanted, but has gone out of stock by the time I made my order. It's a thirsty polish though. This is going to need a glitter smoothing top coat because you can see just with normal top coat there it's still looking a little bit rough in finish. And then the next 2 are from the Undergo collection. I knew these weren't going to be limited edition, so I didn't rush to get hold of them. And this one is called Camera Shy. It's so pretty. I love the shimmer in this one and the tiny scattered holographic flakes as well. This is the other one from that collection. This one is called Vitamin Glow. Absolutely beautiful, that shimmer. I love the different colours in it. Very subtle, very pretty. And those little sparkles of holographic in there as well. And this one was pretty much a 1-coater, which was really surprising for something so pale. I did do a little bit of a thicker coat, but it seems to be a 1-coater nevertheless. And look at that pretty pink shimmer in there as well. Then another Holo Taco. I realised when going through my whole collection I didn't have any really deep dark vampy reds, so I picked up Devil's Advocate, and this one actually looks kind of burgundy on the first coat and a little bit jellyish, and I like it like this. But when you put the second coat on, it then becomes a really dark vampy polish. So I can see myself wearing this both ways. Then to make up the free postage limit, I picked up a bottle of sparkling water. This is a backup. I've already used probably about 1/3 of my original bottle. And Christine has started retiring some of the more original Holo Tacos, and this is one I never want to be without. After that, I did a little England Destash purchase, and the first one I got was this sparkly red called Gloriana. The second one is Dragon, and I have owned Dragon once before. I destashed it quite some time ago. I was on my nails the day that my mother died, and at the time I wasn't that great with greens, so I decided to let it go, and I've started missing it and I like greens more now, so I'm glad to have it back in my collection. And then finally we have this very unusual polish I'd never seen before. It's called Incense Burner, and I wasn't sure from the pictures what the base was, and it looks a sort of brown and gold when you look at it in the bottle. But when you swatch it, you can clearly see that the base for this one is more purple, and I love it for that. This is what it looks like with 3 coats. Very pretty and complex polish. Then I had some polishes sent to me by Nika. She was doing a big Destash and asked if I had any lemmings. And the first one she sent me is this Essie for the twill of it. This is a polish that I always wanted and never got round to getting, so I hope it lives up to its lemming status. It's a little bit more green than I thought it was, but it has that sort of oil slick finish to it. I think it was one of the earliest polishes to do that. And the next one is this beautiful pale turquoise colour, and this one's called In the Cabana, another classic Essie. Being an older one, the formula's not so good on this. It's a little bit streaky and it did take 2 coats, and I'll probably change out the brush as well. Then she sent me a bottle of China Glaze Fairy Dust. I owned this many years ago. My bottle went gloopy and it was before I knew anything about how to revive them, so I threw it away. So I'm glad to have a replacement. Then I got sent some polishes by Louise. And first of all, we have another Essie. This one is called Press Pores and it is a beautiful pale grey. And it's a 1-coater, which I find amazing for something so pale. This next one is a polychroma, and the first that I have from this brand, it's called Sheesh. And I don't even know how to actually describe this. It's very complex with a purple base and flakes in it, and I think a tiny shimmer in there as well. That's what this one looks like, also built up in 3 coats. And finally she sent me this beautiful ethereal polish. It's called, I think you pronounce this Muka Cloud. Let me know in the comments below if I've got that wrong, but it is a purple with a beautiful shimmer in it. Get it at the right angle and this is quite strong, but you can see the individual shimmer particles in it because they're actually quite large. Maybe it's got 2 different sizes thinking about it. But anyway, it's very, very pretty. Another 3-coater, but well worth every single one of those coats. So those are all the polishes that came into my collection in December. Quite a lot. So what did I manage to destash in November and December? So you've probably seen I've been doing a destash of my whole collection, going through the colours in rainbow order. So there was a few from the sort of teal colours, then moving into the blues, which I got through in those couple of months. And I just started on the purples as well. Haven't quite managed to get through all of the colours of the rainbow yet. I've got a few more videos to do. But if you want to see these polishes, I do have a playlist of my Destashes. Then I have these 3 Model Zone, which I'd been thinking about and then finally decided that I would let go. And another polish that I had been thinking about for a while was this Ethereal Lacquer. I love how this one looks in the bottle. I'm always disappointed when I put it on my nails. It doesn't suit my skin tone very well. It's been on my mind. I've been thinking about letting this one go, and if I'm thinking about it that much, I really should let it go. So I am. So in total, November and December, I purchased or was gifted 16 polishes and destashed 26, so that's 10 less than I had at the beginning of November. And for the whole year, I have had 63 polishes come into my collection, 117 go out, so 54 polishes less than I had at the start of the year. The budget, however, has not gone so well. I had £300 to begin with. I'd overspent by £52.02 at the end of October. Then I spent another £68.99 in December, making a total overspend for the year of £121.01. So if you'd like to see what my goals are going to be for next year, that video is going to be coming up on the 1st of January. I hope you've enjoyed this one and that you might like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!